I'm Callan Hodman. Here's a look at what we're following on this Wednesday morning. Opening statements and testimony took place Tuesday in the trial of Trezell and Jacqueline West. They're the adoptive parents charged with second-degree murder in the case of the missing Cal City boys, Orrin and Orson. Throughout the investigation for the missing boys, investigators believe there were inconsistencies in the adoptive parents' stories. As testimony and body camera footage was played from the night the boys were reported missing, officers questioned that the boys had left through the backyard like the couple claimed. Prosecution also saying the West's other children all said the boys were long gone before that night. Meanwhile, the defense claiming Cal City police believe the Wests were involved from the beginning, claiming an officer lied to Jacqueline West about the extent of the investigation. That officer agreed, saying it was a ruse to see how she would react. The trial is set to resume this morning at 9. In other news, Governor Gavin Newsom has requested a presidential major disaster declaration for the areas affected by storms since February 21st. If approved, it would provide eligible counties with housing assistance, food aid, counseling, medical services, and legal services. It would also help with ongoing emergency costs. Newsom also expanded the state of emergency to now include 47 counties. So far, the state has given more than $60 million to the areas affected by these storms. And we are seeing a stormy day here at home. Let's get a check of our forecast now with Brian Gallo.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. As you can see, we are in the midst of a storm. 3/4 of an inch is what we could pick up when it's all said and done. We do have a wet morning upon us. We're going to see a break in this storm throughout the morning into the really middle part of the afternoon. And by dinner time, we're going to see that chance of rain return. Snow levels at about 4,700 feet and continuing to sink. So keep that in mind, especially if you live in mountain areas. And there's some watches and warnings for you. Wind advisory, aerial flood watch, winter storm watch, and warning. With that said, 20-mile-per-hour gusts, as you can see, for Bakersfield. Just be mindful and prepare for a messy morning and evening. Beautiful weekend ahead. That chance of rain will return, as you can see, once we hit early parts of next week. Mountain areas, again, just be super safe as those snow levels are continuing to fall.
And make sure you download our mobile and tablet apps so you get all of our latest notifications about those stormy conditions. That'll do it for this update. We'll have more later today.